now we're going to try again and see if this works. Hello. Who's here? So I picked up the deck, right? Hey, how are you? All right. It was weird because YouTube was not letting. I went on and then I had to turn it off and come back on because YouTube was not alerting anybody. YouTube's. Yeah. Anywho's, and so I pick up the deck and I'm just holding it. This is the Fallen Angel Oracle deck, and I'm holding it like this, and I'm like, I'm thinking in my head and everything else like that, right? And at the bottom, I see travel, and when I tell you, I lit the fuck up. I was like, oh, so I pulled it out. Don't really know what else is gonna come in. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Hey, Kelsey. Australia, yay! Let's see here. All right, so let's figure this one out. So, just that you're aware, it says here and now because I was like, are we going to do coffee and tarot? And Spirit's like, I just want to focus on the here and now. Like there's the times when they're going to have a conversation with us about the future so that we understand why we're going through what we're going through right now kind of thing. And it's like, I don't think that we're going to be talking about anything in the distant future this month or this, I think over the course of this summer, we're going to be really focusing on just the immediate what's happening right here. So we shall see. And so we might just do, I got to pull another candle because I know this one's not going to last. Sorry. I'm rarely 100% prepared. I went for my walk this morning, but I got it now. Alrighty. So let's see. Oh, like when I tell you my heart is like, you know, when you like, it feels like when you win a trip, like something you know you can't afford, and you're like, yeah, it's like super exciting because it's a gift kind of a thing. It's and usually if you win it, like it's done up bigger than what you could have done. You know what I mean? No, man. Okay. And so like it gets like my heart's getting excited. It says travel on it. Okay, travel. And it's 10, number 10. They just pointed that out to me. So let's see. Here and now is exactly what you need, Kathy? Okay. That's what we're doing. I don't know why. Like the level of excitement is big with this one. I told you. Now this deck has a lot of cards that are kind of like ho-hum and like, oh, that's a shitty card. Why when I tell you I'm super fucking excited and I'm getting excited and giddy and I'm like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, fuck yes, because you won something. We have travel. And then we have celebration. I shit you not. You see it? Celebration. I know everything's reversed on here. Oh, somebody's going to be happy. Okay. Travel and celebration. That's stuck in my hand. Huh. Neither one of those felt like anything. I am shuffling. Why the fuck am I shuffling so much? Am I doing a crappy job of it? Or like, okay, there we go. Oh, this sounds, okay, this is going to be fun. This is a fun reading. Okay. I got hair in my mouth, y'all. Discretion. Like, why does it feel like somehow There's some kind of movement and travel, but it's like on the hush hush. Like this is going to be this. Okay, there's something really positive and exciting. Okay, but it's one of those things where it's like not everybody need to know. Don't gloat. Don't boast. Don't post about it. There's like they just said there's a bit of decorum with this. It's not necessarily how you have to behave on your travels. It's more about the discretion in regards to the advertisement of what you're about to do. You know how like sometimes like something good could be coming in and it's like you don't want to jinx it. Like when you're pregnant, you don't tell anybody too soon. You wait until shit's kind of like in a solid, solidified state. So maybe there's like a, like don't, if you are wanting to travel, don't talk about it too much ahead of time. Or like if you are planning something, maybe don't discuss it. There might be, you know, like it's like wait until something is solidified or just after. Like wait until after. Like let's figure out this. On the split, it says caution. I know y'all can't see, they're tiny. And mystery. Leave it a mystery to people. I'm like, is somebody going to try to poo-poo it? And I think it's a little more than that. It feels like there is a level of privacy or like, what is that for? Not a non-disclosure agreement, but like a confidential, something confidentiality agreement, like something confidential about this. Like maybe there is something in regards to this that doesn't need to be discussed with anybody. Like, be careful, leave this a mystery. Don't let people, keep people guessing is what they just said. Keep people guessing. Don't let people in on what you're doing. Okay. 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 Do I need another one from here? No, I do not. Okay. Where are we going? Okay. Okay, we're gonna. I'm sorry. Like they're like beep, beep, beep. You know, like when several decks light up, then it's like what order? All right, so this is the Night Sun Tarot. Travel, celebration, and discretion. Keep it a mystery. Keep people wondering. Like, don't give them details. No details. No details. It feels like there's something like. There's a reason okay, so here's the thing. The way that it feels, because I read energy, guys. So those that you need to not say much to, it's like I get nosy, busybody energy, but it's not for the sake of that they could ruin something. It's for the sake of like there's another party involved or another thing involved. Maybe this is like contract negotiations or I don't know. Like there's somebody else. It's like for the protection of something else or someone else that you don't, you know what I mean? That's why they're giving me the confidentiality. Like it's like a person who has a client and they can't tell people who their client is, you know? And so they do stuff and you can kind of like vaguely share something with people of like what it is that, you know, what your job is, but like you can't give them any information of who your clientele is, the work you're doing with them specifically or something like that. Like there's an idea of like there's a caution there and leaving things vague. Hey, Manishka. I hope it's okay, Sally. I hope it's good. I don't know where this is going, guys. Here and now. Here and now. Six of Swords is a travel card. Going a distance. Okay, so this is definitely travel. We'll find out if this is like, it doesn't feel planned. It feels like, oops, it happens all of a sudden. Does that make sense? It doesn't feel planned. Like, like when you would do a trip, you'd probably plan a couple months in advance, right? It feels last minute, or just last minute for what you would normally do. Because it's almost like I'm standing in the energy of whoever this is, and I'm not aware of this at this point, but it's going to happen. Like, and if it's a here and now, it's like there's this turn of events is about to happen. Maybe some of the mystery is for you, like you don't really know. Okay, let's do this. High Priestess, maybe some of the mystery is to you. It's about to be revealed, though. You're about to have some kind of new start. Look, and inside of her palm is egg. Always about brand new fucking beginnings, okay? And it's like shit's being revealed. Something is like what may have been hidden or whatever's been written is going to be revealed, right? High Priestess is being very spiritually. On the spiritual side, it's almost as if it's known but not known to you, maybe. Okay, let's just pull out a bunch of cards, because at this point, it's obviously going to be a story. Okay. Well, I like being validated on what I'm saying. Did you? Okay. So it's funny because we have a recurring thing, the Seven of Cups. You remember that, like, not really quite certain, not grabbing any of the cups because it's very ambiguous. You're not feeling called or drawn to something. And so there's been a lack of a decision on things, or real action being taken towards something. And you're kind of just like, I don't really know, blah, 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 blah. It's about to be revealed, right? Something is going to be revealed, in which a High Priestess is all about your intuition. Your intuition is kind of like leading you to something. So basically, something is going to be. There's going to be a revelation. It's going to involve travel. Like, this is very specific, guys. Like, they're not letting me go, oh, there's going to be movement. No. They're talking about travel. Like, they are not mincing words with me. So you're intuitively going to know what the answer needs to be to this. I say that because where it was once ambiguous, remember, there was this vague feeling like you have all the options in the world, but no options. That's been a theme over the last 4 days, guys. Okay. And so this is maybe tapping into that to a certain degree, but they're still bringing up the Seven of Cups. That has been the one card that has come up a multitude of times in every freaking reading. Okay. Seven of Cups being like, hey, I don't like, again, it is the idea of having no agenda. And so you have all like no obstacles, no nothing. And so you have all the options in the world. And sometimes when there's too many on the table, you're like, but nothing speaks to me. Nothing is calling me. It feels like there's like, you could do anything. And somebody could say that and they'd be right. You could do this, you could do, and you're like, but you felt like you couldn't. You just couldn't. It was just, it was this level of confusion. Yeah, like, and remember, Four of Cups was drawn. Okay, so that with the high priestess tells me that something's about to be revealed to you. There's a new start that's about to be revealed. Something new. I don't even want to say a new start. I want to say something new is about to be revealed to you. Egg, okay? And it's like, you, because of this reveal, you intuitively, you're just guided. It's a yes, okay? And then flanking that, just to confirm the whole freaking thing, we've got the world card. Now, between the travel card, the Six of Swords, and the world card, this is travel, okay? Travel. Somebody is getting up and going, all right? And when I said you're not expecting this, I fucking meant we have the Tower card with the Two of Swords. There's almost like an unexpected need to make a decision quickly. Like, you're gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have to choose. And again, usually with the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded. It's like it's like the impulsive, intuitive knowing, right? I don't think there's gonna be in him and Han, okay? But this is something that's, one, fated, but also, two, you ain't expecting it. Like, it feels, it's just out of the blue, it feels. Even though it's not. Just, Tower card's not usually out of the blue, but it can take us by surprise. All right? So Tower with the Two of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers. I'm getting, okay, when it first came out, I got work and love, legit, like almost something about this has the two wrapped up. In holding it though, I'm still definitely getting work with the Eight of Pentacles. The Lovers is all about something meant for you, something in alignment with you, but making a choice. Again, it's weird. Why is choice here twice? There's a decision in regards to, there's an intuitive decision in regards to something that happens fairly quickly. And suddenly. They said suddenly. And how does that, okay. Two cards came out. Okay, thank you for answering me. I think it's saying there's more to this decision than what you realize. There's going to be more that comes from it. I'm getting, again, this is getting very oddly specific. Usually I can like try to interpret it in a multitude of different ways. And I feel like right now, like they're pigeonholing me. They're like, no. Like every time I want to like try to like make a reach, like who all, so this feels like a very specific scenario. If we get through this and I feel like, okay, it's time, like we got time for another reading, I will do another reading, right? But this is I mean, something about this travel will impact the area of work, your finances, and love. Because we've got the Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. As if they're like, we said what we said. I don't know, why are you asking again, Shauna? We said what we said. Like there's, and I think that they're saying there's more to this choice, this decision. That may also be another unknown factor. Like you don't realize. Tell me about the travel. Let's break this down. Like the fact that you will not let me get away from that very specific term. There's something about today, June 5th, for somebody. You may catch wind of this today. You may, like, it's almost like I am. It just feels like there's the egg again. Okay. This is weird, guys. It keeps tapping into yesterday's reading. Go back and watch yesterday's reading because I talked to you all. We had the 10 of swords, and I kept saying they're showing me the ace of swords. They're showing me the ace of swords. They're showing me both. It's the end of a difficult situation, embracing change and expect things to get better now. It's like it keeps, there's change here. There's a decision. There's travel. You go from things being difficult to a whole new path, like a whole brand new start. It goes from the 10 to the ace. So something about, I want to say today or like the here and now, this tower, this sudden development, this sudden travel, this sudden like unknown to you travel. Like I can't, they won't give me another fucking word. So it's like, I'm like, is it not a move? It's like, it can't be a move then. So whatever this sudden thing is, this tower, is going to take you from a difficult situation to a brand new beginning where abundance comes in, things are looking up. This is the 3 of Wands, and you get a fair and just outcome. We got justice. The scales will be balanced. What the fuck's that got to do with? Okay, guys, sometimes it's like, until the last second. So you along for the ride. We're on a ride. Yay, us. Oh, it's so amazing. Okay. I feel like I'm not done with this. I will probably come back to it later, but they're wanting me, I need clarification on this. This is like, what? How's this got to do anything with travel? Like, is this a travel offer? Is it an offer? Is somebody saying, hey, let's do this? Is there, like, it's celebration. It's a celebration. Is somebody getting a sudden, it's to do with work and love, something in alignment with you, something for you. Is somebody like maybe you have like, in fact, I was bringing up clientele, so like there's like an interview, someone's extending and you have to travel to go and meet and like whatever. Like not everything is still done over Zoom. What is this? Please explain. Please tell me what the travel is. It's sudden. No shit. I feel like we already established that, Spirit. Yes, it says sudden wealth. Okay, it does. It says sudden wealth. But this card in general just can also describe anything that happens quickly, suddenly, immediately, like out of the blue, that kind of thing. Okay, so if it has money wrapped into it, we'll find out. They'll let us know. But let's not be Captain Obvious here. You know that we're asking for a reason. Like, why the fuck you bringing up travel? Why we gotta travel? Why is it all of a sudden? Like, can you give us some specifics? Like, what is this? I don't know who this is for. Somebody better come forward. Now, see? Despair. But take a look what the sign is saying. Not hiring. Somebody needs a job. 4-4. There's a contract on here. This is so specific, guys. We will do another reading. I promise you. If you want to stick around, we'll do another reading. Like, I don't know why they felt like they needed to be like, I guess that's why it's here and now. They're like, no, we need to put something out there for somebody. Like, I could tell you you're about to travel and you would not believe it. So it's still going to feel all of a sudden. Like, you feel unprepared for it. You're like, again, there's no preparation for it. There's just no preparation for it. Well, there you go. I said if it had money with it, unexpected income. So you're getting an opportunity. Somebody's getting an opportunity. It requires travel in regards to it. It's like it has something to do with work, and it has to do with getting money that you're needing, or you know what I mean? It's like there's just and it's going to take you from burdensome stuff to a brand new start. Like this is like the idea of like somebody who's like, I'm trying to start a business, right? All I need is the money for this, or to cover these bills while I work on this. And it's like getting that. It's like, oh, well, we'll alleviate, okay, the difficulties. And then we'll also, it's like it give you the reprieve you need to get this thing going. Like it feels like that. Or it's a job offer where you've been looking, and you ain't got shit. And they're like, hey, we got a really quick contract. Comes out of nowhere. You don't anticipate this, but it's a way to make money, right? And there's a travel to a certain degree involved with that. And it's funny because like when I think travel, I'm not necessarily thinking like, oh, I got to drive 20 miles. This does feel like, I got to tell you, it can't, and maybe not for everybody. I get the feeling like an overnight type of thing, like, far enough distance, like it's not something you do in one day necessarily. And it's like this really balances things out. It puts you in a harmonious state, like you've been needing this, because this motherfucker is in despair. Like he's been worrying for quite some time. And it's like, I feel like I want to say he has the capabilities. He's just not been given the opportunity. That's for somebody. And there's going to be like a decision to be made. That's the other thing about jurisdiction. It's like there's a sudden decision to be made in regards to work. And it's like it allows you to make unexpected money. Okay. It allows for you to kick off, is what I heard, just kick off the abundance coming in. So this may not be like, woohoo, even though sudden wealth is a good amount and an unexpected income is a smaller amount, but they're both money, right? But this feels like it's the kickoff to the accumulation kind of thing. Like it's all that you need. Like this is exactly what you needed, I want to say. Okay. Why is there travel involved? Why is there travel involved? Oh, I got somebody's moving up. It's funny that we have all females on here, or at least feminine names in the chat. There's a woman that's moving up. Usually high honor is professionally getting recognized, promotion, acknowledgments, honors, rewards, that kind of thing. And I do feel like the main woman is a female. You bitches better come back and let me know. Just saying. You've been waiting for something to happen. But I don't think you've been waiting. Like you didn't expect this. It's funny. Expectation is that liminal space where you have no choice but to wait for something, and you're waiting to see what's going to happen. Oh, can I just say, it's odd because this work opportunity leads to love. It's not odd, but it kind of is. Like this is the third fucking time, guys. Third time. Third time's a charm. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. That's a very specific skill set, and being able to hone in on that and capitalizing off of that, right? Seven of Pentacles, you don't necessarily capitalize. Eight of Pentacles, you fucking do. With what? None other than the fucking lovers. Okay. It's almost as if this is like a package deal. Ten of Pentacles. Why, yes, that is pinnacle of success, but not just you, with somebody else creating something that lives beyond you, right? Like your legacy. Two of Cups. Ten of Pentacles is family and doing well, but it's also just wealth. Okay. And then we have the fucking marriage with the gift and the lovers. It's like there's a little surprise in it for you. In this travel, somebody about to meet their person. Mm. You's about to move up in this world. What is the point? Like, they're like, you should celebrate. This is amazing. This is amazing. And I'm all over here like, okay, and? Like, what was the point of telling us this? Is what I want to know. Discretion. Why do I feel like you need it about the person you're going to meet? Okay, is this discretion in regards to work or the person? Thank you. Starman Tarot. Tell us about the discretion, please. It's like a mystery. Like, maybe protect this. Like, what? Is there jealous people, or is what is this? Okay. For the love of God. That like hopped out of my. Okay. Okay. Why is there so many? Okay, maybe I know why they're saying this to somebody. I'm getting two scenarios. With this discretion, I feel like either you or they have recently gotten out of something. We've got the 3 swords, right? And so it's kind of like, proceed with caution, not a caution in the sense of like they're going to shit on you by any means. This feels more like, I feel like other people. Remember when I said like you can't say something because of other people? I don't know if it's necessarily on your end or if it's on their end, but it feels a lot like, let's take a look at this. Let me just show you what I've got here. I have the 3 of swords, guys. 3 of swords, right? And it's like the swords are pointing down, like don't say shit in order to protect the heart. Like you need to protect this, right? And look at this hawk just looking around like, eyes are out. There's eyes on you all. There would be eyes on this person. There will be eyes on you all. Wow, this is drama. Okay. And you're so oblivious to this. Let me just tell you. Like this person, there are eyes. Like people, like the hawk is a bird of prey. Although this one almost looks like an eagle, but like there's a hawk feather over here. They keep bringing me to like the bird of prey. People catch wind of this and they would love to pounce. I don't know why, but it's like the heart stays intact if the swords are pointed down. Something about keeping this protected. Okay. Because then we have like the 5 of Wands, because people will try to create chaos. Like, I have no clue why they're giving it. Never take this verbatim, guys. They give me scenarios in my head as a way to describe the energy. It doesn't necessarily, sometimes it's exact and a lot of times it's not. So when I give you the scenario they're giving me is like somebody who maybe has a little bit of fame or has a little bit of notoriety. Let's say there's a politician or somebody who is known for building an app, right? And so there's a lot of eyes on them, or some local celebrity kind of thing, right? And it's like because of that, they keep things quiet because people will start shit. People will fucking start shit for no damn good reason other than I don't know, you looked at me wrong, and so I don't like you now. Like, this could be just somebody who is popular on TikTok. It's like, how many times have people been on these apps and it's like because they're popular or influencer or something on an app, and it's like suddenly everybody thinks that they're entitled to their business, and you don't put it out there, and so people tear it apart and start stuff and do. I mean, these ain't even big ass Hollywood celebrities or anything or musicians, like just anybody, right? Like they're giving me like eyes on somebody, and there's a way to keep it close, right? Like you need to discover and figure things out for yourself before anybody else decides to create chaos. Because like the Five of Wands is like that argumentative, debative, running your mouth, chaotic type of energy, right? Like nobody's whipping out swords, but who got time for this fucking drama? Okay, people will create drama for just for the sake of it, right? And it might create a desire for you to just walk away. You might be like, fuck this shit, right? Before you ever even know if it's worth it. Eight of Cups. Like that kind of stuff can make you just like, and then we have the Ten of Wands. It might be more than you want to deal with. And like, here's the thing. If you can really establish a solid relationship and you know that person really well, when other people try to pull bullshit, like you don't fall for crap anymore. You don't fall for it easily. But it's like right out the fucking gate, whether it's family, random motherfuckers on the internet, or anybody else like that, when they are right from the get-go creating chaos and everything else like that for the two of you, it gets really difficult. This may be like keep shit quiet because family would love to say shit and start shit, right? And it's like, so there's a need to wait, have some discretion, be confidential about this. I want to say there is something about the other energy, the person that you meet, that maybe there's things and attention that they get in their life you're not aware of yet. And it's like, you better make sure you want to take that shit on. Make sure you like that motherfucker before you get involved in that shit. But it doesn't feel like I feel like it's like not anything they can control. It's not because they are the drama. It is because maybe it's their family. I have encountered this. Motherfuckers that think that they can they just stir the fucking pot, don't they? Like, oh my gosh, parents that think they can meddle and talk shit, and oh my gosh, like just no. So maybe because it's like there's something about this. We have the Three of Wands again, but they're giving me a different energy, and I'm trying to figure this shit out. We also have the Ace of Swords again. Let's focus on this. What are you trying to tell me with this? We will definitely do another read, I guess. Well, okay. We'll try to wrap this up. Like, why are they? Wow. It's like, give it time so that you can learn the truth of this situation. So you can appropriately forge this path with this person. And then we've got, because so much will come with this, the Three of Wands. So much good will come with this, that the other shit, it's like, I don't know, there's just something about fortifying something before you share anything. I said that before, right? I even understood it was about the person. Like, it's like really rooting something in before you share about it. Because you might run too soon. If you see the drama that either you being with them creates, because you might be like, never mind, just fuck this shit. Oh my God, no, I don't even want to deal with this shit. Or just something with them and what they do, that there's something about like the attention that they garner where it's like you may bail too quickly before you realize this is your wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. So I don't know why they're bringing. I'm still feeling something on the travel, and I'm like, there's going to be Is there something we need to know about the sudden travel? Like, it feels like there's like an opportunity for work, but I'm like, is there something hidden on that? Is there something hidden? Because I'm not getting. I don't understand. Why are we? Okay, we're going to pull from the moon magic. We did just have a full moon in Sagittarius. And they said something, oh, Venus is, or Leo's in Venus, or Venus is in Leo for the next however long. Leo being like the, okay, I was just making sure that I have something burning over there. And I was like, is that one of my things on fire? I was making sure my feather wasn't on fire. I heard crackling. And Leo is about, like, Leo is the sign of people who are in the spotlight. So love is going to be in the spotlight. Okay. In fact, I bet any relationships forged during this next time frame, there's going to be a lot of attention on them for whatever reason. Okay. Let's see what the fuck they got to say about this. It doesn't feel quite right. But we'll find out. I feel like there would be external factors that would try to squelch this. And then glimmering. Okay. We got nightshade and glimmering. Let me whip this shit out really quick. I know nightshade is like... Okay. You got this. Toxic, negative, and sabotage. Fucking told you. Okay. So legit, it's one of those things where, like, if you face this right out the gate, you're going to automatically assume that shit's not worth it because your peace means more. But it's like you don't see how something would be worth it or how anybody could be worth it. But it's because you haven't, like, if this is something to do with where we've been talking about something's going to light your soul back up and put you back in your heart. Oh, why did I just put two and two together? I'm like, why is travel so big? Didn't I say something was going to arrive that takes you there? Like, something's at a distance, you got to go to it. Bitch, I swear to God. Some days I'm dense. I'm really fucking dense. So the travel is, for some people, that's legit what's happening. Something is happening unexpectedly, and you get to go somewhere. And it's something that you're going to say fuck yes to. And if you are without work and you're feeling like you're kind of like, I really need to do something about this, and you get a job opportunity, you're going to be like, yes, thank you. Holy shit. Because you're going to make money. And so that's what gets you to go somewhere. But I kept getting travel. Like, I'm like, they keep saying the word. So maybe it's like you go scope it out. Maybe you, it's temporary. Maybe it's you'll go there to interview. Like, maybe that's really what it is. And in this, you encounter somebody. You're surprise. There's a little gift involved. And it's like, once it happens, because remember, something is calling you to it. Okay. Yeah. Let's just have a conversation. Let's just go over Nightshade really quick. It's a tricky card. For in reality, it is not always possible to avoid such toxins in society. So it's society. It's not this person. It's not what you would have with this person. It is other people. Just other people. I can't believe that this is a thing. Like, I know because I have experienced it in my life. And it's like, if something's not meant to be, could you just let me fucking figure it out on my own? Like, could you just, it's one thing when your girlfriends kind of give you their opinion when you ask for it. It's another when people like try to insert themselves in situations and create the separation and there's family that will fucking do this shit. And it's like, holy fucking, I've had it happen on my side, and I've had it happen in a relationship on the other side. And it was like, you just kind of like, you get to, oh my gosh. This could be like somebody who wants um, falls in love with somebody or connects with somebody from a different culture, right? And there's definitely some races, some cultures that are like exceptionally against that, and it's like they would end it before it ever began, right? And it's fucking shitty and horrendous, and it's like I should be the person to determine those things. And so it's like maybe, like initially, if people were to find out, they interfere, and you're like, I guess this isn't worth it. And it's like, you haven't even found out yet. You don't even know yet. You don't know how worth it is. But maybe you get to know this person and you realize just how entwined your souls are. And you're like, fuck anybody else who doesn't like this shit. This is my person. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of shit. It does happen, and it's bullshit, but it fucking happens. Miserable ass people trying to project and push their bullshit onto other people. It fucking happens, guys. Okay? You might work alongside a spiteful gossip or have a nasty boss. Your mother-in-law might be a nitpicking perfectionist and you can't do anything right in her eyes, or your spouse might be difficult to please. This card denotes toxic situations, um, such as like hateful jobs, bad investments, shady friend groups. Oh, I'm just saying, I picked this shit up long before. When nightshade comes up in a reading, you are wise to be on your guard. That's why they said caution. Keep it mysterious for right now. Don't let motherfuckers know nothing. Don't even let them know how much you're like into this person or even about this person. Yeah. Yeah, spiteful gossip. It can happen in any area of your life. Okay. So we know what that is. All right. Got it. Got it, spirit. Got it. Just confirming some shit. I wanted to know more, but okay, I still feel something on the travel. Maybe that'll be the next one. Like I'm like, wait, what? And maybe that's just because somebody's really hella confused because they don't know about it yet. But okay. Unique gifts and loving. The glimmering card is all the magic of northern lights manifesting in your life. It is a card of hope, anticipation, and joyfulness. It can indicate auditions, interviews, presentations, promotions. Told you. And graduations are on the cards. An opportunity for you to show what you are made of and to demonstrate what you can do. You are unique, and you need to spread more light in the world. This card suggests that you find ways to share your unique light with the world. We can all do things to make the world a kinder, happier place. I feel like this is just hope, anticipation, joyfulness. Like they're saying there's certain things on the horizon. Maybe also, I'm just going to throw this out there because I'm like, at first I was thinking, oh, don't tell anybody about the job interview. Don't tell anybody about because if we're talking about like confidentiality agreements, it's for the sake of like, there's a lot of people that have contracts and the details of the contract or whatever that is, like you don't want to tell people about that stuff right like before it's solidified or anything else like that. Remember I said I was getting that. So I would say anybody who's getting any kind of like audition or promotion or opportunity to go and interview or travel for work of any kind, maybe don't say anything. Like keep it very ambiguous and light. No details. Okay, when discussing that. And you're going to come across, and if you start out that way, it's easier to keep the details of what happened. Holy shit, the energy's so fast. It's easier to keep the details of that. Like you can kind of stay that way. Like, oh yeah, I might get it. I don't, like don't share shit. I want to say from the get-go, be very like mysterious about something. Okay. If you start out the gate, like people kind of usually catch on and are like, oh, and they don't really ask for prying details. There's still gonna be one or two of those motherfuckers, right? But like, it's also easier to be like, you already established you weren't gonna discuss much about it. It's just something. And if you play it off as not too big, then it's easier to keep it protected. We're just gonna say that, okay? Alrighty. I really don't know. And I guess that was very like, okay. In regards to that. So that obviously isn't going to be for everybody, but that's for somebody. And it needed to come out like now for some reason. So, but it's reason to celebrate. You're going to have reason to celebrate, okay? La, la, la. Alrighty. So I feel like wanting to tap into something a little more broader. I don't know if that's going to, I'm over here saying that, and I'm not really sure if it's going to happen, but, you know. And I didn't even pull from this one again. Maybe it would have been easier had I done that. Okay. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Let's go ahead. I don't want to restart, so I'm just going to go ahead. I know that irritates some people, but whatever. We're going to pull another one. I've got the Madame Adora Fortune Telling cards. Yeah. All right. So let's get started. So we're gonna pull from pull and see about another reading and see what message comes through, Spirit. So let's cleanse and clear the energy, and tap into a different message for others. Oh man, I swear to fucking God. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Do not get mad at the messenger. Not my fault. True love and fidelity. Okay, so today we're talking about love. We might have to whip out the tarot sexual magic. Follow your intuition. Like, are we just... I feel like that was just the reading that we had. Are we repeating ourselves here? They want me to move forward. One more. Man, I tell you what. I swear to God. They made me look. I know you saw me look. It said a new relationship is on the horizon. Oh my God. Is that... We'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes out. So I also looked at the bottom when I was telling you all, because I looked at the bottom to see if it was still on the bottom to show you all, and it said, beware who you trust. And then we've got jealousy leads to downfall. I guess spirit wasn't done and they really want to hone this message home. And I'm sorry for whoever this is, because I feel like as long as it's quiet, you're going to be great. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. But told you it was on a beware who you trust. Well, we're going to get into this because they're bringing a little extra information in. So a close friend acts on your behalf, Gollum. Use your skills to aid others, which is what the glimmering was. It was like, be the light, like do this, shine. And then, but beware who you trust. Fall right underneath the jealousy leads to downfall. Follow your intuition and use your skills to help others. Okay. All right, let me figure out what we're gonna do here. Okay, thank you. We're starting off with the Hermetic Tarot. Sorry, guys. Look at what the fuck is going on with my hair. What? It is what it is. I'm just gonna put it up. It's irritating the shit out of me. This is what happens when you don't do your hair. It's just sitting on top of your head for like no fucking reason. I'm gonna do this. Well, there. Alrighty, just there. Okay. I don't like. It's funny for someone jealousy leads to downfall, and then a close friend acts on your behalf. Feels a lot like I just heard the message of like a friend's true colors are going to come through. Like it does you a favor if they show their jealousy. I don't know who that's for. Well, I mixed the cards up at some point. I don't do reversals, guys, unless they tell me. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords again. With the Chariot, which is success, momentum, no stopping this. All right, why do you want to keep bringing up the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords? We've not, if this keeps showing up, Ace of Pentacles. It's a lot of whatever this is, it's going to bring a lot of change. You may not be used to having to keep things quiet, or maybe you're you're so used to just like being very open with everything that you're not used to. Like you may be sick and tired of having to, like, especially if you got family that interferes and shit like that. You're sick and tired of that kind of stuff. But it's like it feels like it's a slightly different reason as to why this needs to happen. Why there's you're not going to be used to this type of or jealousy or the reason for the jealousy or for, like, you know what I'm saying. But like I feel like somebody like I just feel like this might open a whole new world to you or a whole new um network of people, individuals you wouldn't have. I've done a reading like that before. Because we've got the Three of Cups, which is like the abundance, but then it also came out reversed, and they're like, maybe that's the keeping it quiet piece originally. It's like getting to know them. It's going to create such a massive change. Funny thing is, it's life like you not know, like you don't know it. You haven't experienced life like this. It's a very tangible new start in your world. Ace of Pentacles. I mean, they're really just, like the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords it's unlike life as you've known it up to this point. The immense amount of success that will come from. I feel like they're talking about the fucking union, though. Like the two coming together, these two people. It's like, be careful of who you listen to, what chatter matters to you, what input people give you. I don't care on what side you're talking about. Strangers, people they know, people you know. I feel like people don't really know. I heard shooting from the hip. People are just like making assumptions and filling in gaps with stories and things like that. Like, I don't know what about this person's past or yours, they said, that people on either side or around this are going to be like, they're going to have an opinion about the two of you together. Granted, I feel like it's like, it's none of their fucking business, but it's like, why do people give a shit so much? Like, what is it about either you or them? Like I want to say people want to cast stones both ways is what it feels like to me. Like somebody's got something to say about this person. And we fucking know it could be because they don't have someone like that, or because they are projecting from their own traumas and stuff like that. Oh, I had somebody that good looking before, and all they do is this, and this. I had somebody that was from that area of town, and all they did, like, I don't know. Who fucking knows, right? Who fucking knows? You're not good enough for their baby. Like, I don't, like, seriously, people want to cast stones. And it's like, I feel like it's the ones that are very blunt with it and outright with it, it's like maybe wouldn't matter as much. It's the ones that like, and it's like this slow burn of planting seed. And it's like, keep the fuck out. I don't know. Like, I am flabbergasted a little bit about the extent to the way that they're purporting this. And they're almost like, but I get the energy of spirits, like it's not really actually a fucking big deal. It's just important to the setting up of roots with one another that you don't. Like, It's not so much what people say, it's the drama associated with the bullshit that would fucking just like put a stressor on the situation. But I don't feel like any buy-in to what other people say. It's just like, really? Like, it's just a matter of not having to deal with that shit. Like, why would I even? Like, don't invite people in, is what I want to say. And it's life like you haven't known it. It's a complete brand new fucking beginning. Brand new start in your material world. Like, this is a legitimate change of your environment, the people you're surrounded, like the things that are external to you. This is external change. And whatever this is, it's like oh my God, the bottom of this says triumph of light. And there's talking about sharing your light with the world. Maybe there's a reason to not, maybe whatever this new job is, you don't want to share life like you've not experienced so far. Okay, let me clarify a couple more things. And I'm like, okay. Sorry, guys. They're very fucking adamant about this shit. Like, we have the Knight of Cups. There's a definite love offer. Sincere, full, emotional offer being extended, right? But to describe it, we've got the Temperance and the Moon card, which is, it's like giving it the Temperance, because of its alchemy, because of its balance, is experiencing something in its authenticity, right? Without external influences. It is giving it the opportunity to develop. Alchemy is all about allowing it to turn into something more, turn into something different. It's just giving it time, guys. It's just giving it time. Okay? For no other reason. There's no deceitful reason. There's no other than allow yourself to discover what this truly is before you share it with anybody else. Okay? Because I feel like there is a deep, deep connection. Moon's all about your intuition. It's a very soul level. It's about exploring that before other people have a chance to come in and it's like, sometimes when it's a sensual, intimate type of revelation, right? Like getting to know each other on that level. And when you have life constantly pulling you in different directions and people and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff, it's like obligations. You don't really get to go there. And so like, it reminds me of like, when celebrities start to date and it's like before the world has their, like, I just want them to myself. It's that kind of an energy. Like, I don't know why they're putting it like, but it's definitely that kind of an energy. Like, I just want them to myself for right now. Let me explore them without having to share them, without having rumors, gossip, interference, without having to entertain the others. Like, let's solidify this. It's like when people get married and they have their honeymoon phase and like nobody sees them for 6 months and then they kind of come out. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's that type of energy. There's something about the Chariot that they want to say, and I'm like, I don't feel like I have. There will be the time and place for you to speak on it, to share it. And I don't know why, for some, I'm like, it's the idea of whatever you do or whatever you're going to do, not allowing this connection to overshadow that. That's kind of curious. Okie dokies. So remember when I did the first reading about 4 days ago, and I was like, the King of Pentacles is that thing at the distance that's pulling you in? Because he had like a pentacle here and he was holding it, and it was almost like something that was like a beacon pulling you in. So the King of Pentacles is a Chariot. The momentum and behind this, like, it's going to be successful. The two of you will come into contact with one another. Will cross paths. Will, like, this union is going to happen. I feel like saying, because the thing about the Chariot is everything is in alignment, right? The Chariot moves forward because everything's in alignment, and it moves forward with such fervor and intention and momentum. The force and the power behind it, nothing stops it. That's why I say that it's like rhino spirit. And so it's one of those things where it's like, nothing is going to be able to stop this from happening at this point. Of course, except you. That's something. I said, of course, except for you. So if you allow the world in on this, then, dang it, I was trying not to put, I get my thing wax. So there's something about protecting this initially. Damn it, I gotta get the lighter. Like, there's no stopping this, and this will be successful. The King of Pentacles will be successful. Anything else? Like, I'm over here, like, how does the travel even come up? What is the, like, this is just going to change things. I get the sense that this type of a relationship is going to only amplify whatever you have, like your money, your career, the connections they have. What is this? A close friend acts on you. I think that's also them. Like, you're going to get connections. I'm sorry, but you're going to get introduced to people because of who this is. Or you, thank you. So what, vice versa. I feel like this person's going to introduce, but like, there's something about this new circle of people or this new job or this new career or whatever this is that connects you to this person. They are the link. There's like an introduction. I feel introductions with this. Either you're introduced to this person through whatever this thing is, and I did have the Ace of Pentacles on top of it. So whatever this job opportunity, this financial opportunity is, may be the link that introduces you. It is your in. We did say that the career and love were intertwined. Well, I'm like, are you coming back? Like, whatever this trouble is, are you coming back? Queen of Swords. This is very fucking specific, guys. You're just, there's a, We got the last judgment, which is also about like final decisions. Like we already talked about, there's already a decision that's been made. Like you've already pretty much made the decision. That's how this is happening, even to begin with. And I feel like this is saying something to the effect of following that inner calling. Like you not being able to resist it. Like when that activation happens. What's the Queen of Swords for? Well, Mrs. Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords? The Hermit and the Three of Swords. You really, whoever this is, not even on your fucking radar, haven't even been in a relationship, haven't, like, you are good all on your own, and this is not even remotely, you operate from the Queen of Swords energy. Your heart is not open to this. It's not looking for this. It's not even on your radar. And it's as if by activation, you can't help but follow through with this. You can't help but answer. Like, it's going to change you. Like, getting dramatic with this shit. Knight of Swords, 180. Complete fucking change. You will follow this. When it happens, when it ignites. Okay. I don't know what else they want me to say. Okay. I'm just saying. Hey, Terry. I am. Is anybody else still stuck on this travel thing? Like I could. There's no way I have touched on it. It would fucking go away. This going, and that, of course, the Chariot is the like it's you know. Okay, why is the travel sudden and unexpected, and what is the travel all about? Like, I know it's related to money and career, like a career option. Maybe that's the thing. Is this a move? Is this a trip? Is this like what? Fucking wow. So the Ace of Pentacles again, and literally at the bottom it says inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Told you all, contracts. We've split this into 2 readings. It's the same fucking reading though, because they won't let it go. There's something on offer, work-wise, money-wise. That gets you, that is your vessel, your travel, your whatever else it is. And we have over here the Queen of Cups, which is that was originally in the other reading, like the fuck yes, like, oh yes, like it just feels so good finally, like you feel pulled and drawn to something. It's being led by the heart to say yes to something. But it also says trust your intuition in regards to this, and from that we got the Wheel. So yeah, positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. It did say sudden. Is it specifically? Okay, they said to pull from here then. Well, is it specifically travel? Or is it something different? They won't let me let go of that word. House. Give me a second. We'll get to the end of this and we'll be done. At the bottom, we have sudden wealth, change. We have house, privileged lady, and adjudication. I feel like the travel could actually end up in a move for some people. Because the change card, this vehicle is all packed up. Somebody very well may be changing house. Like this new home will bring so much prosperity and good luck. That may be the decision that because over here we have concerns about that. We got the community card, which is where you live, your neighborhood, the community in which you reside. And if that's something where we're like, oh, there's potential change and everything, there's concerns about either you have concern. There's something about don't say anything until it's said and done. If there's a location move, like maybe just don't speak on it. Are you moving in with this motherfucker? Is what I want to know. I literally just asked them if you were staying. I'm like, are you staying? Are you coming back? What the fuck? Your life is with this new person. Because before we had the main female, we now have great fortune and male. Somebody's going to... You're going to go places. You're going to end up moving home. You're going to end up like your new life and your fortune and everything else. It is entwined with this individual. It may be the situation where it's like the job offer or opportunity for work kind of gets you into a place where you then get new network of people and they introduce you to this person. I feel like somehow this person is wrapped up in solidifying the change of residence. Like somebody's going to move. It may not start out that way, but it's going to end that way. And this is so specific. People aren't going to like it. So keep everything on hush hush. If there's anybody that would love to prevent you from being able to move or get, that kind of thing, like they would use you having to move as a reason to stop you. And they probably really want to just stop you. They probably have like issues with this. It's like they're saying there's no stopping this. There's no, and the fact that the Chariot and the King of Pentacles is on top of the Love card, like this is destined. Like this coming together and re-recognition activation, that's meant to happen. Like you just need to follow your truth. You need to follow your intuition. Okay. Despite what other people are, there are going to be jealous energies and people and everything else like that. Keep it quiet. Keep your moves. Like move in silence is definitely what this is about, right? You don't have to be like super whatever, but you need to let this solidify. You will be introduced. Whatever this new opportunity is or this offer for work is, it's going to be part of the bridge that gets you to this. That's why I think that there's this friend acts on your behalf. I also feel the sense that this person will play a major role in your life and will only amplify the work that you do somehow. Okay. This doesn't mean that you two have to do the same thing by any means, but they open you up to a whole new circle of individuals. And like they're saying, this is literally like the last judgment. Like this is like living a totally separate second life in one lifetime. We got the Knight of Swords, which is a complete change, like a life you've never lived before. This is what it is. a life that you have never lived before. There's a lot of, the privileged lady is luck, ease, no worries. No fucking worries at all. It's amazing that the house is like, they're like, you get to go and live somewhere and be worry-free. Finally, when I guess you've been concerned, that's what I was saying, like there's concern. You may be worried about moving somewhere new. Don't be. I feel like you have more worries where you're at than you will there. Okay? Like this is very matter of fact. They are not giving me wiggle room and leeway to kind of like, oh, spread it. Like, I mean, it's very, very specific. And the only reason I can think they're doing that for the here and now is because somebody like they needs to hear this, like needs to know what's about to happen. And at the beginning of this reading, there was like, oh, something about June 5th itself, today. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get a more broad reading tomorrow. But I even tried to pull away from it, and all they want to do is talk about the exact same thing. And I'm like, guys, I pulled a deck that I didn't even pull. The number of times that I tried to like, okay, you know, and it's like, no, love, work and love and work and love. I'm like, fuck. Okay. So yeah, I want to know the bitch this is for when shit starts to pop off. Okay, just saying. All right, I'm going to leave it at that because obviously they're not letting me venture anywhere else, and it's already almost 11 o'clock. So I'm going to hop off here. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you later this week.